South Carolina. I'm in South Carolina. I am so hyped, guys, because I am finally here. As you guys see, I finally got my hotel. It's been a horrific journey today. I haven't slept one bit because apparently I am horrific at planning travel and traveling it all together. Because I had a plan because when you come here to Beaufort from Kansas City, you gotta fly out to Savannah first, and then you drive up there for an hour. Not that big of a deal, honestly. But so my plan was to like kind of rent a car and drive up here for an hour, and then kind of just drive around like in my everyday life. But I was woefully unprepared. So a lot of people saw that tweet I made, and I appreciate you guys giving me a lot of great suggestions. I ended up taking the lift up here, which is why I really want to make this video because I really believe that ABC. I really wish I remember the Twitter user that came up with that. I'll probably look it up and give him a shout out. But I really love that. It's always be canvassing. You see, I have my Bernie 2020 hat on, and I walk around with this all the time, especially if I'm in South Carolina. We gotta take this victory home, and I'm ready for anyone to run up on me talking about Bernie. So obviously, I took this lift, and it's about an hour drive, and I actually had a really good time because this lady I talked to, she was an older white lady, maybe in her 50s or so. Cause I know she said she had kids around my age. She wasn't really apolitical, but we agreed immediately because she is the kind of voter I want to talk to because she didn't like both parties, not at all. She didn't like Obama. She told me she didn't like George Bush. She didn't tell me she didn't like Donald Trump. She just mostly don't like most politicians. She don't trust them. And that's the main point that as an independent I make towards Democrats, man. I don't know why you guys think you owe my vote. You got people don't even like you guys. People don't even come out to vote for you guys. But the whole point of our ride and our conversation is I pretty much laid out to her why I'm out here. It wasn't me. It was her fault because she, just being the driver, she was asking me questions. She was like, "Hey, what bring you down to South Carolina?" And honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to her. I just told her I'm working with the Bernie campaign to help him win. So obviously she started picking and asked me questions like, "Why you support Bernie?" And that was like a layup question. And she couldn't get me to shut up after a while. I kind of felt bad because I was talking her ear off the last 30 minutes because I pretty much laid out all the policy positions that got me to support Bernie because I believe healthcare is a human right. I think we should eat the rich, like my t-shirts say. Here, I think we should end the wars, and I was just laying out policy position by policy position. Hey, another cool thing that this older white lady. She was a stoner apparently. Because I explained a few policies that Bernie Sanders had to her, and then she was like, "Oh, is he gonna legalize marijuana?" And I was like, "Hey, in fact, he's gonna have an executive order that legalizes marijuana nationally on day one." So I had this conversation with this lady, and another very interesting thing I got from her, because obviously she's in the older demographic, I was explaining to her that one of the reasons why I came down here, one of the reasons why you guys sent me down here, which I'm still appreciative for, I have the link to my GoFundMe on my page if you want to help me out with that. But I was telling her the reason why you guys sent me down here because we have to defeat Joe Biden, and he has a very, very strong hold on South Carolina. Now, recently, Bernie Sanders has made some strides and closed the gap. But you know me, man. I want to run the score. I want to win by 20. These people shouldn't be close with us. So I was explaining that I'm down here to talk to working class people. I specialize in talking to working class black people. But I mean, you see with the conversation I had with this lady, she said she leaned more towards Sanders. She didn't know that much about him. I asked her a few questions. She said she heard about the socialism attacks. But she said she didn't really care about that. She didn't like the media either. She was a really woke lady. So after our conversation, I was explaining to her how Joe Biden has his hold here, and what I found interesting, she was like, "Hey, everyone here hates Joe Biden." She was literally shocked because she don't read polls like we do. She didn't even know that candidates like Toasty was running, and which is a damning fact on the media. If I went down the whole line, who knows how many candidates she actually would have known. But the main point is, I was telling her how Joe Biden had this big amount of support in South Carolina, and she was shocked. And she knew that Joe Biden was corrupt. She knows, but she couldn't necessarily explain why. So for the hour that we was here, I explained why. So honestly, she didn't flat out say she was gonna support Bernie, but she told me that she liked him now, and she's gonna be looking into him. So I'm very happy about that ride, man. That's why I'm excited. I haven't slept all day, and I'm still like amped up because I had a great conversation with this lady, and that's why you guys sent me down here. I have the link to my GoFundMe in my description. Please help me fund my activism because I love spreading the progressive messages throughout the country. Once again, thank you guys. I look forward to finding you guys, and I'm gonna go sleep because I'm tired.